Hey, y'all. Back at it again. Back at it again. Back at it again. Back at it again. What's popping, y'all? We trying some new things with the sound, with the angle. I see Justin said, let's go. Let me see if I can zoom these. Welcome, everyone. It's your favorite Abby, also known as the Black girl who watches The Bachelorette, and you are tuned into my week 2 live stream for Clare season of The Bachelorette. I see y'all in here. If you notice today, we are in portrait mode. There are many reasons for that, but we're trying something new sound, no mic. So we're gonna try some new things tonight. Hey Jenna, hey Elizabeth, hey Justin, hey Ariana, and Aida, Gerald, Melissa, Avalon, Maite. You guys were early. Thank you for joining. I'm so appreciative. The show has started. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip my screen. And y'all already know we get into it on commercial breaks. So stay tuned. See. Now, how did I pull up, y'all? Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Like I saw her and it's like I forgot how to talk to people, but we got it going. It was just so calming and it was just awesome. It was exactly everything I wanted. And Dale, we've gone through all these steps and taken the precautions. You have the first impression, Rose. So maybe this is a dumb question, but I guess it was all worth it. Oh, 100%. And that's just with anything in life, right? The things you appreciate the most in life are the things you work hardest for. So I'm excited. Well, I know Claire truly appreciates what everybody went through to be here. She was so excited after last night. She said, my husband is in this room. That's a huge statement after night 1. Now, who is it? That's what we're going to find out over the next several weeks. So, as far as the dates go, got your first one right here. Good luck. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Hi, guys. Let's see who gets the dates first. Riley. Jordan. Yosef. Ivan. Ben. Bennett. Zach J. And Dale. I'm looking for a guy who speaks to my heart. Rose content season is officially over. Here we go. Be good, there's nothing on it. Everyone was just one time with Claire. So his first date and being able to see Claire again right away is everything. Anytime with Claire is good time, so I'm going to make the most of it. Where are we headed? The note read, I'm looking for someone who speaks to my heart. That could go so many different ways, but whatever it is, I'm hoping we can have some fun with it, as I know Claire's been looking forward to having fun with all of us.
Yes, all in the heart?
Yes. Hello. You look amazing.
Thank you so much. I'm ready to get this started with these guys. It's nice to see their faces again. I know this is a good date, but I think it's to be on the script dates. I couldn't wait to see him today. It was so amazing getting to know you guys last night, and this date that I have planned for us, it's going to allow me to get to know you guys so much better. Let's get started.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hey, you guys come on over.
I'm sure you guys have been racking your brains trying to figure out what this date is all about ever since I dropped that date card off that said Claire was looking for someone who will speak to her heart. Well, we're going to step through love languages. You guys know the love languages? If you don't worry, you're about to learn.
Love languages are how we express love. Today's date is going to be really special, a lot of fun, but also really telling.
You are going to speak to Claire's heart, words of affirmation, one of the love languages.
I'm going to be learning how these guys give love and how they receive love, how they're expressing themselves, and if they can.
Then, step forward.
From my heart to yours, Claire, I'm excited to be here because you're talking about being authentic and choosing the harder path over the easier one. My entire life has been that, choosing the harder path, deciding to make the effort because the end is so much more worth it. So thank you for having me. I'm honored and I can't wait to see where this takes us.
Oh man, it's so hard to say those kind of words, let alone in front of a group of men. So I applaud you.
Thanks.
I've been through a lot from family to past relationships. I have a lot of layers to me, and I just can't wait to peel back those layers with you and show you who I really am.
Be that onion. I love it.
All but one will leave in despair. It is all for one and one for Claire.
Very impressed by these men.
The day you announced was the day I applied, and here I am.
For me, as someone who has not probably given the amount of time and attention to love that it deserves, I'm just excited to be here and explore that with you.
I can tell with a lot of them, behind their words was sincerity.
Dale?
I'm so excited to hear from Dale. I want to see if there is chemistry, if there is that connection with him.
Claire, I think it goes without saying that I couldn't be more excited to be here for each and every moment of this. For me, I can't even remember how to find love. And when I saw your energy and your spirit, you really made me feel comfortable committing to that. And I'm committed to giving you everything I have, like physically, emotionally. I trust you, and I'm here for every bit of it. I don't care who's watching. I am who I am, and I'm here.
This is something that is so foreign to me, to hear this from men. And so, this is touching me. It's been a long time since I've heard such kind things from men. So thank you guys so much. I really didn't understand the magnitude of what kind words that were sincere would mean to me.
I think it made you emotional, huh?
Yeah, I'm just not used to it, so feels good. It's very important for me to know that a guy knows his love language.
All right, guys, follow us.
And if he didn't know it before, he's going to learn it today.
We're looking for people to date our next Bachelor and Bachelorette. To nominate someone or apply, go to abc.com/casting.
My psoriatic arthritis pain, I had enough. It's not getting in my way.
Joint pain, swelling.
Ooh, child. Okay. So, y'all, and I feel like I'm all on the ankle today, trying to make sure y'all can see. I can see. Oh my goodness. So it looks like they're talking about love languages, knowing your love languages, learning your love language, all that. cute, cool, I guess. Um, I guess we missed the first part about who was orchestrating the date, why they were doing it. But again, these bachelor dates, like they just always got to pull something together. And now that they're secluded on a resort, I'm so interested to see how they're going to pull off dates. Because if they can barely make it work with the entire world as their canvas, I'm very interested to see how they're going to make it work on one little resort. We are going to see an endless amount of candles, a tea lights, canisters, like their whole setup that they love to do. I just know it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see. She cannot. They will block her. Oh, I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Okay, sound like he is on a job interview. Who are you talking about, Avalon? Someone tweeted that Dale has small ears, and now that's all I can see when I look at him. Gerald, you play too much. Well, that sucked what Dale said. It was like, I have to say something. Oh, you guys are funny. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Can you DM me on Insta? Solstice Speed. Is that Jessica? What's going on? Justin said, oh, Abby, you already know if I was to lead, my eyes would only be on you. Oh my gosh. My mom just, oh my gosh. Jessica, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. You have my Insta. DM me on Insta, Princess Abisayo. Abisayyo. One word. Hi, Melissa. So good to see you. I feel like I'm so close to the camera, y'all. And everybody, Jessica's in here, so please send her your condolences. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I couldn't imagine. I feel like I'm so close to the camera, but the way I have it set up, portrait mode, I could barely see y'all comments. How do you feel about the Bachelorette doing it with seniors? Like older men and women? I think that would be great. I feel like with the demographic that watches the show, and we know how they're so hesitant to make major changes with their demographic, hence why we haven't had people of color, Black people as leads up until what, 4 years ago? I think that they have a pretty older demographic, but a majority is the probably 18 to 30. So, yeah. Would you rather one resort or Colorado again? Hey, this Stasia. I thought Dale would get the first one-on-one. Period, Anita. We'll see. They are laid back. We shall talk on the next commercial.
Look, Bennett doesn't even sweat. He can. As long as sweat is walking on the You just stride. He looks like a damn antelope striding in the. Like, I'm just gonna go get her right now. I got this. Let's go, man. They're all coming back with items. I got my gift. Oh, gift to Claire. It's all about love languages with gifts. It's not really about monetary value. It's more about gestures where I know somebody's thinking about me when they're not around me. And I just want Claire to know that I love going out of my way for somebody that appreciates it.
Let's see, we got here. Ooh.
What you're holding is a chess piece. So the game of chess means a lot to me. It's something I've played with my younger brother, my dad, my entire life. And it's especially important to me because the game of chess really got my younger brother through some really dark times in his life. And I gave you the queen. I'm going to hold on and be your king hopefully one day.
I love that.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
The baseball is from the last game that I ever played. And if you look, I actually wrote on it back in 2012. It says, "Don't complain, just figure it out."
This is special. I'm lucky. These guys are sharing really personal stuff with me, and I can tell they put a lot of thought into the gifts.
It's my favorite t-shirt. You can wear it as a nightgown. It sounds just like me.
It's not about the price tag on these things. A box and a box.
Yeah, I always thought that half the fun of gifts was wrapping them.
Oh my God. It's about them putting sincere effort into bringing something that is meaningful.
Having dogs of my own, and I know like how important they are to you. That's some perfume for the puppies.
Every single love language is different. You have to bring a different side of you out. And right now, it's gonna get real hot real fast.
Next love language, physical touch.
Obviously, we all are deprived of physical touch in quarantine. So this is a good love language that I was ready for. Quarantine did us dirty, man. That was too long. Too long.
Hardest part about this year's day is just seeing the guys, hunters, stuff that's completely draining. Just in the same way that I'm trying to be overt in my expression of love and affection, like they are also. Everyone's gonna hug, but it's not me. Let me do something big and the other guys may too.
Ooh, okay. I know who this is. I'm a big smell person, you guys.
Claire smells amazing too, and I'm just very big on that as well. My stepmom drilled into me at 12 years old that boys should smell good. It's really easy to do. Maybe I was a stinky 12-year-old one day. So from that day forward, though, I tried to smell good.
It's crazy how I just met you guys, and I can totally tell who's who. This is awesome. Wait a minute.
I was excited for this, like to be able to obviously touch Claire. My number one thing was just to make sure that she felt my strong presence.
Man. Oh, I know this smell.
Watching Claire with Dale was definitely uncomfortable. It's touching on a deeper level. They have like kind of connection, so jealous. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me to hold back, but the number one thing I want to do is show her exactly how I feel without saying it. Claire is making it extremely easy. How was that?
I mean, much needed after quarantine. I'll tell you that.
Is that the cure for the quarantine?
Did my voice just
Well,
crack?
yeah.
You told me like you got some boy. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to do the physical touch love language again because I didn't really fully get enough of them.
All right, gentlemen. First of all, great job today. It's tough to say which love language is the most important, but I can tell you this right now. This is the most important because it's quality time. Head on home and get ready. You'll see Claire later at the after party, and you will get to spend some quality time with her. I don't know, guys.
Okay.
Coming up.
Does anybody want to spend time with me?
I want to speak for the group. See, I gotta stop you, bro. Just think. There is no me and you.
You guys all want to hang out with each other? I can go home and go to bed.
And then. This is the highest stakes dodgeball game any of us ever played.
For sure.
Wow! Claire, how's the view over there? How you doing?
Just take a good look.
What the heck? Oh, OMG. So, y'all, What are we thinking so far? What are we thinking? I. Tifa. Which one, Dale? Y'all are funny. You see Dale made her touch his hair so he knew it was a black. I'm not playing with y'all. Oh my gosh. Melissa, he is very handsome. So y'all are Team Dale, huh? Huh? Where was all the folks talking that last week? Huh? Anahita said, I wouldn't call this PG anymore. Y'all are funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So far, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. We have almost 50 people in here. So welcome. If you don't know me by now, my name is Abby, also known as the Black girl who watches The Bachelorette. What we do here, I live stream, we show the show, we talk during the commercial breaks, we talk in the chat. Please put your comments in the chat because I am posting them on the stream for everyone to see. So that's how you know we are interactive. We give our opinion. We're shady over here. And if you like what you're enjoying, you are officially part of the Abby Army as soon as you hit that subscribe button. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, use the hashtag BGWWTV. Normally I would have that on the screen, but you see another hashtag and SARS. That's very important to me. If you haven't heard about what's happening in Nigeria, it's horrific. We need support. We need public attention and we need accountability in that country. And you all know I am Nigerian, so that is something that's close to my heart. So you will see that posted throughout the entire stream tonight. So if you're not familiar, hit that hashtag on any of your social media platforms and chip in where you can as far as your support and your advocacy. So thank you for that. But as far as this show, my hashtag is BGWWTV. So tweet that and use the Bachelorette hashtag as well. And the Abby Army hashtag, ABIE Army hashtag, because that's what you're a part of, you shady mofos. But yeah, so hit the hashtag NSARS. It's really important. Just what's happening. And it's close to my heart. So you will see that throughout the end of the night. And I hope you'll do your research and support. Yes, Dale is overrated to be honest. Shady. You didn't like the skin and the eyes? That's overrated, Tifa? Oh my gosh, what's going on in Nigeria? A lot of police brutality, similar to what's happening here. Police brutality, killing, senseless killing, people getting killed for little to nothing. It's just really sad. Yeah, Nigerian protesters kills as soldiers open fire in Lagos. Yep. A lot similar to here, but just at a mass scale. Imagine hundreds of lives being lost. It's really sad. Thank you, Ariana. Let me put that up. That's exactly what's happening. And that's the most recent account. So we are saying end this senseless killing. Because if you know anything about Nigeria, unfortunately, you know, we want to be more structured, but the government can kind of do as they please. And civilians kind of have no option. So they are back, y'all. Thank you so much for listening and the support and for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And also, in the meantime, put where you're watching from. I'll shout you out on the next commercial. All right?
Going into this love
All right,
languages
Abby,
phase,
let's get back
I
into
wanted to know more
it.
about Dale. He's the guy I like the most here right now. Everything feels so natural with Dale. I can't wait to pull aside and just continue sharing the love. I just wanted to say I am so impressed by you guys today. I know I said it earlier, but You guys brought it with the love languages. I just feel like I'm so on the right path, and you guys opening up and sharing with me meant so much to me. Cheers to finding love.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. How's your guys' evening?
Good. Missing you, of course.
Oh, I know. I was missing you guys too.
Yeah.
We all did great today. We were talking about it earlier, and we respect you and we respect each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, should we get the night started?
I think
Yeah? All right. Does anybody want
Yeah, let's do it. I'd love
Step up to the plate?
I would love to go chat with you.
to? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Go do it.
Didn't get any time, the first night.
Like, don't everybody jump at once. That was sad. Oh my God. Gosh.
You had to tell us to step up.
Yeah.
jump on it.
I'm glad you did. None of the guys else. Do you think they don't want to hang out with me?
I think we actually all had such a nice time hanging out together.
Really? Did I interrupt the bromance then?
No, not at all.
I didn't want to
No, of course, everyone would much rather be hanging out with you. And you kind of teed it up. Otherwise, I think we would have just sat there.
I know. I was like, awkward silence. Everybody's just sitting here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hang out and get
No, not at
extra
all.
quality
Not
time
at all.
with me.
Yeah,
So.
of course. Yeah. Where to begin?
I want you to tell me more about you.
Sure. New York, Harvard guy. Wanted to see the world, wanted to live life, have experiences.
I love this conversation with Bennett, but there is something in the back of my mind that is just kind of taking over.
Yeah.
I want to apologize. I just want to be present, and I'm here with you, and I want to be right here present with you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, but I'm not somebody that holds stuff in, and if I hold it in, it just stirs and stirs and stirs.
Okay.
It's like, why didn't those guys get up? Why didn't they do or say anything?
Sure.
If you guys want to bro out, or if you want to do your thing, you're in the wrong place. Like I waited way too long.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What is going on? Nobody was trying to pull me aside and talk to me. And before I let it explode, I need to talk to these guys. I actually want to talk to the group real quick.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
Absolutely.
I was just talking to Bennett. But I really couldn't concentrate and focus on talking with him because I'm a little bit taken aback. I'm sitting here, I had made a toast, and then there was the longest awkward silence. And I just sat here and was embarrassed and had to almost does anybody want to spend time with me?
I'll take a moment to speak for the group. I don't think that was.
You don't need to speak for the group. You need to speak for yourself.
speak
If
for
you guys
myself.
all want to hang out with each other, you can do that, and I can go home and go to bed. At the end of the day, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And I want my man to show me you care. The truth of the matter is, it just hurt me.
All right, well, can we change that? Can I have some quality time with you? I honestly didn't know it was time to take you off. Does that make sense? But it doesn't matter. You shouldn't feel like that. But the fact that I feel knowing that you felt like that, I never want you to feel like that when you're around.
I appreciate that.
Never again will I restrict how I feel if there's 10, 9, whatever men. Since I've been here, since our first night together, since getting the first impression rose, I was on cloud 9. I've been on cloud 9. I'm still on cloud 9, Can I say something really quick? Seriously, I started out saying I want to speak for the group. And what I wanted to say is you're crazy to think that we didn't all come here for you. See, I gotta stop you though.
I don't know that.
Look, I just talked that to you.
That's not.
I just think I say something really
I
quick.
need to figure this out for myself.
I'd love to go and argue about it later, okay? At the end of the day, nobody speaks for me. You can speak for the group if you like to, but you can speak for the group and everybody but Riley. Go speak for myself.
I may have a completely different opinion from you. All I was gonna say is we're all here for her. Just know, you never speak for me. I'm not trying to speak for you, man. You just said you speak for the group. I'm just letting it be known. Because every time you say we all, when I do something, we all, it affects you. We all, I mean, it's literally, it just encompasses everyone. I'm just trying to get it clear. That's all. If I messed up, I can tell Claire, like a man, like men do, that I messed up. Yosef has been disrespectful since he got in here. When he says she's crazy, that's not how grown men behave. If you speak a fact, it's still true. Facts are facts. As simple as that. And that's what I'm trying to get across to you. There is no we. There is no us. I want to get that across to you. There is no me and you.
Woo, Chile. Riley was doing a lot. Yes or no? All right, you don't speak for me. Like, okay, so relax. It wasn't like he was saying we are all not here for you. We all don't give yeah, F you. Like he was trying to mitigate the situation. But okay, Riley. I'll let you have that one. Overreacting much? Maybe you felt that in your chest. But a couple of y'all were saying that you feel like you're on both sides of the spectrum. She either is overreacting, doing a lot because maybe she feels like the guys don't like her, or, she's in the right to do that and to kind of temperature check to see where their head is at. To be honest, when she did the toast and they were all kind of quiet, I feel like I'm always the type to see both sides. So I will give it that probably a handful of them were just really nervous and, are not the type to be aggressive. Because every season, there's always only one or two who are the stealing the girl type. The rest of them are pretty like PC, trying to keep the peace, trying to kind of rule followers, if you will. And they usually don't win. But that's neither here nor there. But I think that when there was that silence, it was just kind of obvious that, okay, there's not the normal ones that's going to piss you off and steal the girl every 5 minutes. And there's not the one who's like, this is my moment. Let me do it. It was just kind of like, I think I would have probably been irritated too, because she's already in a dire situation. It's already a pandemic. They're already on this resort. It's a different season. And she probably just wants some level of familiarity, some level of this is how it should go. I want to feel this way. And she's already not getting that at the start of her season. So I think she is feeling away. And I don't blame her. I think, it is like, okay, if there was one or two who's like, then I would have let it be, let it go. But the majority of them was all looking at each other like, all right, if you leave, we can get back to our conversation. That's awkward. That's not a place you want to be. So I definitely feel for her in this moment. And I don't think she was crazy. I think the whole time she was talking to whatever his name is, who actually pulled her aside, I think she was thinking, I need to get back and check them. I think that's all she had on her mind was just, I'm upset. JH, I always want to say JH. I guess since they are there for her, they should do just that, but definitely overreacting. Okay, so you think she's overreacting. Gerald says, I think they were just waiting for instructions because rules are different this season. That's a good point too. Tifa says, I think she made eye contact with Dale, so that made others uncomfortable. So a couple of you have been saying that you feel like maybe the group is sensing that she has a lot of chemistry with Dale, so they're just kind of like, whatever, you're not going to pick me anyway, so I'm here for the good time, not a long time, which is a good hypothesis. I did notice that when everybody was reaffirming her, when she checked them, Dale's speech, they definitely lingered longer on his face and his take and what he was saying. And I still hold true to the fact that I think that there was some level of communication prior to this season, because I just don't understand how you have such heart-stopping feelings a day in. But okay, bro. But besides that, I do think that, how she's feeling is warranted. And these guys should be stepping up. They should be stepping up. We should see an element of, okay, like the one who's always going to steal her, or the shy one, or we're just not getting any of those dynamics that we're used to, and probably what she thought she would be getting coming into The Bachelorette, regardless if it's on one resort where you can't do much. Whoo! They could not pay me enough. Ah, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no. All right, we're back, y'all. And she's with her beloved. Let's get into this. Child.
Like that bothered me. I don't like you feeling like that. And I am protective. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our time.
Yeah. I wanted to actually go to my time for night.
Yeah.
For many reasons, but like this is scary. Relationships are scary.
It is.
And if I'm being honest, like you scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what, like, what? Why do I scare you?
You scare me because of how I already feel about you. And I want you to know how much, even this early on, like, I totally have feelings for you.
Yeah. Like, I feel the same way. I'm not gonna lie. And I would never say the things I say if I didn't mean it. And like to say like I have strong feelings for you, like hell yeah. Like there's no denying it. And I'm not like gonna shy away from it or anything. Claire's someone I can see myself falling in love with. She knows I have feelings for her, and I know she has feelings for me. And I want her to know that like there's no more time that you need to waste with anybody else because I got you.
Thank you so much.
The only time that matters here is Claire time. No other time matters. Time is of the essence. Is that it? Is that the date? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah. Some of the guys are feeling confident with Claire, and I hope it's not a group date. I hope not. Like, I want a one-on-one. I think she's going to give me the one-on-one. I feel like she's going to. Oh, the nerves are back. Talk to me. Talk to me. Jason, love will set us free. Claire. Dude, that's big, dude. That's big, dude. How you feel? How you feel? Like my heart's beating out my chest right now. So you get that entire day to yourself and like you and Claire, and that's it. That's crazy. Yeah. Just have her back to dish it out and don't kiss me. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
You're ashamed of how the hell you got here to this moment.
I think about that every single day.
Right. So it's like, how'd you get here? How'd you get here?
That's a good question. I don't even know.
You do know. You
I'll tell you how I got here. It started out 6 years ago, where I used coming on the show and signing up for the show as an opportunity to get away from an abusive relationship. And I kept going back to him because that's what low self-esteem, no self-worth. Yeah, it was literally that drug that he would give me a little bit and then just trash me. The worst part of the abuse was the emotional abuse. Yeah. And it tore me down. So I came on the show and I started this journey. And in the end of that season, my voice like came out and it felt so damn good. Yeah. And it propelled me into this world of growth and self-discovery and wanting better for myself. I know that I'm not the youngest girl in the room. I know that I'm not the skinniest girl in the room or the prettiest girl in the room or whatever, but I know I have one of the greatest hearts in the room. And I have so much to share and have so much to give. And I want that within me.
It's good to know that. Yeah, it's good to know that you have.
Yeah.
I need a woman in my life with life experience.
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of that, you know. I need someone that can like share that with me.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful to be here. Like,
Yeah.
focusing on love and the fact that it's you. Like, it's just amazing.
I'm loving my conversation with Sexy. Going into tonight, I had my eye on Dale. But I'm starting to realize there's so many great guys on this date, and I cannot wait to talk to them. Ooh.
Gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Of course.
Words of affirmation, I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, tonight has been a crazy night.
And, I am man enough to admit when I made a mistake. You came out looking as gorgeous as ever, and I didn't jump out of my seat like I should have. And I'm sorry for that. That won't happen again, I can promise you.
Thank you.
So what I want to do now is I want to loosen us up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I am going to take us back to high school prom type days. We're going to sit here. I'm going to go ahead and take your hands.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. If this was high school, what would we be dancing to?
Some Boys to Men.
Ooh.
Work.
Take it back to Boys to Men.
That's what I'm doing. No?
For sure.
She know Boys to Men.
Listen, what do you want?
I want somebody who appreciates my service. Somebody who will stand right beside me and be like, "That's my girl." I want somebody who puts a little physical touch.
Please.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
You left off that you want out. That actually just threw me. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be
Continue. What were you saying?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I think I feel the bill for all of those things. At the end of the day, you want somebody that's going to always have your back. And I am the first line of defense. I am the last thing. It's just the way it is. All day, every day. And somebody's got a problem with that. I'm suing you. Let's do this. That's what I'm saying.
I appreciate that.
That's what I'm talking about. I got you.
A man right there. Separates the boys from the men. I'm feeling so good. Thank you. It's just nice to hear kind words that were sincere from really great guys.
You deserve to be a clean message from someone just for yourself.
They really, really showed me so many different sides of themselves.
My family is unbelievably important to me. I would do anything for them.
Same. I couldn't be more grateful for them opening up and really putting their heart into it. I wanted you guys to know that I know I came in here like a ball of fire earlier, but just as passionate as I am about sticking up for myself and speaking how I feel, I'm passionate about my relationship. I'm passionate about love. I'm passionate about my life and who I share that with. With that said, there's a rose here. And it was truly a hard decision who to give this to because you guys all brought it. But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to give it to Riley. Riley?
I'm glad to hear it.
You accept this rose?
Of course.
Thank you.
I feel great right now. Claire giving me this rose means that I'm doing something right. It feels great to know that I'm going to be here next week. There will be more time with Claire. I just have to take advantage of it.
Call it a night. I hope you guys get some good sleep, and I will see you guys soon.
I really thought it was going to get rose. I really did.
Have a good night.
But that being said, I want the rose every single time. I'm just really looking forward again to spending more time with her.
There's some reflecting to do, I think, on what happened tonight. The lesson and the takeaway really is, time is really of the essence. You never know. The ball was in our court. The response from Claire tonight. I thought it was all in it. Kind of mature. She hasn't been living up to, what Claire was going into this. And if I have to address it with Claire, I definitely will. Coming up. So demon fair and a couple of don't want anyone to see. That's how we put the doors down. It always gets too deep for something. And then off with the shorts. You may have guys stripped down. You seem classless. Everyone's just, I like to humiliate.
Lordy. Y'all got a lot of opinions. Y'all opinionated. Okay, Abby Army. Kate says there's something about Dale that rubs her the wrong way about his personality. Mm-mm. Stasia says something is going on with the sound, unless it's just me. What is it about the sound? Is it going in and out? Tifa says, I think Dale is a sweetheart and Jenny. Aw, are you an optimist, Tifa? Okay, all of you are saying the sound. What is the sound problem? Is it going in and out? Is it muffled? Give you girls something to work with, because I'll put my headphones back in, but then it's far away. Oh, Allison says she thinks he's too aggressive. She's too aggressive with Dale, which is a turn off. Oh, Lisa says she likes Dale, but thinks Claire's focus is too narrow. That's the classic mistake. I feel like there is nothing wrong. Most of them, they find out who they really think they're going to end up with night one, but the majority of them don't show it. And it's because you're closing yourself off to potential connections in the long term. I mean, look at Catherine and Sean. Sean didn't realize Catherine was going to be the pick until like the better half of the season, the latter half. So imagine if he went and said, oh, I'm going to go pick, I don't remember anybody on this season, that blonde hair girl, which doesn't help. Imagine he picks his runner-up night one and cuts the show off. He would never have Catherine. He would never have his three, I think there's three of them, beautiful kids. Like, and that's not going to be the case for all of them. But that's why it's so important to not hold yourself off. And if you're going to do that, do it in your mind, you know, so that they can sweat a little bit. Because right now, I think Dale knows he's sitting pretty. Can't let them know they're sitting pretty. Echoing, it's muffled. Yeah, the sound is echoing and going in and out. Oh, weird. Okay, let me see if I take my case off. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I'm gonna put my headphones back in like last time, child. How was that? Ashley was his runner-up, I think. I think you're right. Was that the like kind of blonde with the highlights? Sound is better now, Lisa says. Everyone agree? So it was just my case covering? Let me make sure. Y'all are so shady. Some people are gonna find things to dislike, period. Speaking of likes and dislikes, y'all like the video? Y'all subscribe, Abby Army? Dale is so calm and relaxed. I think he already knows Claire will pick him. He's not sweating anything. Period, Kaylee. Period. And that's a good thing and a bad thing because he is not gonna, sorry, I'm covering the camera. He's not gonna sweat, which cool. He's confident, which we could say is confidence, but when he knows he got it in the bag, can't get too comfortable. Sounds better. Oh, wow. It was really bad. Oh my gosh. Well, thank y'all for telling me. Now I know again. No case. Alrighty, they are back, y'all. So we're going to get back into this and we'll talk on the next commercial.
Love will set us free. It's very interesting. You can take it so many different ways. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm excited. This is going to be a fantastic time with her. Also, I'll be here. Jason, I'm so excited for our date tonight.
But I'm also very nervous. If this journey is gonna work, I need to be able to share all of me, and that terrifies me. I hope that you can challenge yourself to be vulnerable and go deep with me as well. Before our date, please take some time to write a letter to your younger self. I'm going to do the same. I'm so excited for our date, and I can't wait to see you later. I'm incredibly hopeful that tonight will be special. Love, Claire.
We're going to be talking about our emotions and feelings. I'm excited about obviously just hanging out and being with Claire. Obviously, I'm going to have those tough conversations, which I hate having. The tough conversations we had, the vulnerable ones. Even in my past relationship, I was not vulnerable. I didn't do a good job of showing my emotions, and that's probably why I failed. In order to fall in love, I have to be vulnerable. And I hope I'm ready to open up and show that side. I know it was hard to open up and share your deepest, darkest secrets. Because when I get scared and I don't like that.
Ready?
No, I am ready. I am set. We are ready to get this thing going.
I'm totally looking forward to this date with Jason. Not only because it's with Jason, but this is a date that is going to challenge us both. I don't think you told me the other day you played football.
So yeah, I used to weigh 325 pounds.
No way.
I'm also 105 pounds.
It's all that chocolate chip waffle.
I still do that.
This date with Jason is really going to give him and I the opportunity to open up to each other, share some pretty deep things. This is actually a really, really personal date. I actually intentionally chose you for this date in particular. You're just so full of life, so full of energy, and just a ball of like smiles and energy.
That's it.
Yeah, and I'm the first to crack jokes. I'm the first to just self-deprecate and just make a joke out of myself or make others laugh to feel comfortable.
Yes.
And I know for myself that a lot of the time it was to cover up the heavy stuff that I went through and the hard stuff that I went through. That's how I learned how to cope with things. And I saw that in you, that the humor and the laughing and all that, and it just made me wonder if you were the same way that I was.
You and I sound exactly the same person.
Yeah.
Same person.
Did you ever see the season I was on with Juan Pablo?
Oh, I did see the ending. I only saw that where you're like, I never want you to be like father of my children.
It was so powerful and it was so meaningful in my life, but like it was something I held inside for so long because I was ashamed and I was embarrassed that I had allowed myself to be treated that way.
Yeah.
And I held on to it for so long up until I like just recently started sharing things and opening up. And I found so much healing and sharing and opening up and letting go. So tonight we're gonna practice letting go.
Wow.
I feel like we need to start it off though. Would you rather do some breathing or would you rather do some like screaming?
Let's go for you know what? Let's go right to screaming.
I gotta do screaming?
Yes. Let's do it on your account.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That was awful.
Yeah, this is great.
I was nervous coming into this because it's a quite intense first date.
Feeling better?
I'm feeling better.
I feel good.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here with me. Like, this is seriously a therapy for me. I needed the healing to move forward, and I think I felt my intuition that Jason needed this as well. Okay, so for this one, we're going to write down things that we have been told about ourselves that hurt us. Maybe like things we believed about ourselves, things that we want to just let go of.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, let's see. I'm curious what you're going to write.
Stuff. Not a vulnerable person. We're emotional. So I had my past for a reason.
How are you finding words?
Man, this is tough.
Yeah, I know.
Right now, this is the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. The scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
You want me to go first? You go first.
You know what? I'll lead it off.
Okay.
Manipulative.
Needy.
Selfish.
Hard to love.
Can't love.
Too picky.
Insecure.
I'm a bitch. believe the ones that people told you about yourself? Did you believe them?
All the time.
I feel like we should let go of things. And let's go like throw it against the rocks and just shatter their thoughts.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Let's do it. Okay, ready?
Let's do it.
I don't know how hard we have to start. 1, 2, 3. No more. Oh, that was good.
That felt great.
Yeah?
Claire's being my rock right now. The fact that she was able to do that with me, and I was able to do that with her, she made me feel just comfortable and at ease.
The last thing.
Yes,
I wrote a letter. Did you write a letter?
I did.
This is probably the most important part of healing.
Yeah.
Is facing stuff from our past. Ready for mine?
I am.
Dear younger self, I want to let you know how proud I am of you. You have already fought so many battles that no one even knows about, and yet you somehow manage to get up every single day and face the world with an open heart. If there's one thing I can tell you, it's that all the pain and hurt is far too heavy for you to carry alone. So please let the ones you love in. The more you allow others in, you share your truth and show the world the beautifully imperfect human that you are, you will see that you are no longer alone. And somehow magically, in revealing and releasing the things that once brought you shame, embarrassment, and unworthiness will heal that tender heart of yours. So don't give up on yourself. The best is yet to come.
That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So the younger Jason, we've seen and been through so much together. We've seen some things that are dangerous, damaging, and hurtful. There's a reason we were closed off. We're scared of being judged and telling our walls down and having someone see me for my past and say this is too damaging and run far, far away. But there comes a time for us to face our demons, and hopefully someone you trust and you can see in a relationship with and grow to a more happier, clear, concise future. So the unconditional love I'm looking and searching for, I'm here to find. That's really sorry.
Yeah. Is there like dark, like heavy stuff?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I've been by myself for the last 2 years, because I've held everything in. I always thought I just want to be by myself, just go out and do my own thing, just hook up with anybody. Maybe that was for me. No, I didn't like that, but like I never was able to open it up to somebody. And I'm free that in this Pandora box, and if I open it up, there's some demons that are gonna come out. I don't want anybody to see.
What if you let those demons out? Like they're no longer going to be in there.
You're second guessing yourself because what if you're really different? What if you're going to be so much different than them? Every time I let my guard down, it always gets too deep for somebody. It always gets too much. I do have genuine feelings for Claire, but I don't know if she feels that way.
I was trying so many times.
Woo. Okay. Some of y'all said you've seen this before. You're not new to this, you're true to this. That was very emotional. Yeah, that was a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings for our first day. But again, it's the Bachelorette, so we'll just chalk it up to that. I do notice that I feel like she has a lot of pain. I feel like in general, she's dealing with maybe some insecurities about where she should be versus where she is in her life. That she is deserving of love. She mentioned the low self-esteem, with her past abusive ex. I do think that she's just dealing with how she sees herself versus how others see her, and really having to improve how she sees herself. Because I think that manifests in her decisions that we know so far. And if she's quick to just latch on to the first thing that feels certain and right and exciting, then for me, that could potentially be a red flag as far as like, you got to vet things, take your time. Don't feel like you have to hold on so tight. And I do feel like so far, what I'm getting from her is a little insecure, and whatever has caused that, I can't speak to, but it does make me sad for her because I don't want that to manifest and change, her experience and the type of guy she goes for and what she's willing to accept. Because a lot of times that's where it starts to creep its way in. Y'all said Jason is hot. Which one is Jason? Shauna says first time getting teary eyed. Hey, Shauna, welcome. Ooh, y'all putting me on. So you talking about there's only 30. I can't see the likes now how I'm streaming now. So give me a like check every now and again. 13 likes? That's how you feeling? That's how y'all feeling? Hmm. Hmm. Like, subscribe, tweet using the hashtag BGWWTV. Thank you. I really hope she doesn't get hurt, but this is the Bachelorette, so unlikely story. Right, Gerald? Hey, Shauna. Come on, Maite. Let them know. Let them know. But y'all are commenting. Y'all are commenting, so I appreciate that. Hey. Right, Lisa? Tell them like it now. But no, one thing we were able to do last week at the end of the stream was add people onto the stream. So I'm going to be doing that, adding some of you on. Whoever wants to jump on towards the end of the stream, I'll drop the link and we get to have a chat about the episode. So if you're interested, get yourself prepared for the video and you get to meet and talk to me. And I'm so excited to meet and talk to you. So if you're interested, stay tuned for the end of the chat. We'll have a name for that soon. But yeah, it looks like the show is back, so we'll go ahead and jump back into this emotional
guys that were shut down, that were players, that were hard to love, and that didn't want to open up and would push me away.
That's who I've been.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, that's who I've been. That's not who I want to be. I wake up in the morning and say I want to be a player. I want to be a liar. I want to be manipulated. I want to be selfish.
I understand why you do it. I totally understand why you do it. Yeah. It's self-defense, protecting.
Exactly. I'm glad you say that. I do that stuff because of the things that I've seen now. How I grew up, me and my brother, getting on our walls. Because of that, we've been.
How old's your brother?
He's 30.
Okay.
And Jordan and I, we're on an emotional level, we're very same. We're the same person.
Because you get each other?
We do. We push people away because of what we've seen and what we've experienced.
Did you guys go through the exact same? Was it a family thing?
Family thing. It was. Listen, I love my parents more than anything else.
Yeah.
We got 35 years.
Yeah.
But should they be together? I don't know. There are times where I don't believe that they should be married the whole time.
Has there ever been any point in you where, because you saw that, you wanted to be the opposite of that? Like, did it ever show you what you didn't want to be?
Sometimes I do that. We saw some things that we just are not proud of. We saw what a relationship was. It hurts.
I totally understand. I totally can understand just by hearing in your voice the pain. I'm so sorry I had to go through that.
You know what? He told me
really heavy stuff. But I think tonight what we did, like, opened up and wrote letters.
Then it was so much easier just to told you because you listened. You don't run away.
It doesn't scare me at all. I know I always say that, and I keep saying that, and I will say that, so I'm blue in the face.
Right.
There's nothing that scares me. I have stood at the foot of my father's bed while he was taking his last breaths. If I can witness that and be there for that, I'm a strong ass woman.
Yeah, you are.
So, like, bring it to me. I can handle it. I got you. I totally got you. There is nothing more attractive in a man than someone who can let their guard down and they can really open up. That was so attractive. Like, he just gained so many points in my book just by being himself. Guess what?
What's that?
I have the zeros.
Okay.
And I want you to know that I appreciate you being on this date with me, and I don't want this to be our last conversation about this. I want to push you. I want to ask more questions. I want to know so much more about you. I want to know sincerely about those demons. So, with that said, Jason, will you accept this rose?
Yes. Yes, I will. Please.
Thank you.
I would not think I would be here dating a woman as amazing as Claire. She's one of the most powerful, most beautiful people I've ever been around. She's that's who I want.
I don't know if you recognize this.
Only
Yes. Because that's I wore at the finale of the season of The Bachelorette. One of the most difficult moments that I've had to face in my life, but I've gone through the healing,
yes.
and this dress, honestly, means nothing to me.
That's damn right. We should burn that thing.
Oh,
Throw it in the fire.
yeah.
Let's do it together. You need that.
One, two,
Hey, you get a great cloth as a sipper. Damn.
Give it the total serious. This was by far the most successful first one-on-one.
I'm so glad you burned it. She was a great dress, but for the meaning and the context behind it, it's just gone.
Such a bad job.
We are now living in that past.
I can't wait to get to know Jason so much better. And knowing that I've met such an incredible guy really gets me excited about what is to come.
We're happy about it. It's like just an extra kick in the nuts. Tim got stripped out by thinking he played dodgeball. Exactly what really takes him out. I just see awesome.
Dear MS, when we
Child, so boring. Um, Somebody said Jason gives them fake vibes. I'm exhausted from how tired of the BS I am. I I feel like he's one of those who is like, I'm using you, and she's also, I'm using you. So they're both happy with being each other's here and now, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think he's genuinely there thinking, I could end up with you. And I think in the back of her head, she's thinking, because I'm on this show, I can't spend all my time with Dale. It's just not possible. So let me at least enjoy the time I'm spending while they make me take these dates. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the guy that seems cool and fun, and he seems like he's feeling those vibes, and he gonna do what it takes to just have a good time, fill space, fill time. But I don't think he's. It's so early to say that, but I don't think he's like his words are not matching, his emotion, if that makes sense. Like I'm just not feeling it like that. I think they're both using each other and that's fine, but I don't care to watch it. He seems like a cool guy, but I don't believe he's like into her like he's portraying. I don't. Sorry, it's early to say that, but it just I agree with whoever said it's giving fake vibes. Aurora, I agree. Like it's just giving something about it is just giving like y'all are wasting my time and I'm exhausted. Yeah, a couple of y'all are saying you agree. See, it's like stop wasting our time. At least on other seasons, a lot of them will come out and say that this is exactly what happened. That when they started the season, the first night, they knew who they were really into, and they kind of had to bite the bullet and go through the rest of the season. The difference in those situations is you don't hear them editing in a way where we can 100% tell who they're going to pick, if that makes sense. But this edit is very Dale heavy. So in the back of our head, all we're thinking is, well, they already let us see the interviews where she's like, I'm really into Dale, but I'll see. Or, I was hurt because I saw Dale and he didn't get up. Like they're really editing it pro Dale. So it's very, very hard for me to believe that she's on this date and it's actually giving, what's his name? Jason a chance. Like, I don't buy it. Lisa said, I'm not captivated by it all. Me either, sis. I want to be so bad, but I'm tired. I'm like, I want to eat. Like, get to the point. Oh my God. The Stacia says, I'm just not feeling this season so far. We are trying together, y'all. Um, Medusa says, looks like in all this year she was thinking about Juan Pablo. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think she's not over Juan Pablo? I really don't think that's the case. I think that that was such a tumultuous season. That was such a infamous season that she could not get away with not talking about it because it's like it's an easy target. Everybody could be like, okay, Claire, you're crazy. They could get in on her. And instead of that, let's punch the punching bag. Don't punch me. Let's all punch the guy that we all don't like, if that makes sense. So it's almost like he's the scapegoat for everything. So she can't not have an easy target when all the spotlight starts to, really zone in on her. She needs an easy target, and that's what he is right now. And so I don't think she's into him or is not over him. I think it's just important to talk about him so you can remind the viewers that when I mess up, I'm still clear from Juan Pablo season. Like, go beat him up, don't beat me up. If that makes sense. Like, it's just a good, nice shield to avoid accountability. So I think she definitely has that going for her, and she's using it as she should. Well, stinking boring. Y'all are not playing with her. Give her a chance, okay? I'm trying. I'm gonna keep trying to give her a chance. They're back. So y'all petty much, give her a chance. They doing the most. Let me tell you something.
I've been looking forward to this date because I really do want a man who has balls. I want a man who will fight for me, a man that knows how to compete, and that wants to win me over.
All right.
So today we are going to be playing dodgeball. Yeah. It's gonna be super fun. I want to see what you guys got.
Okay. All right. What are actually talking about excited I am that we are playing dodgeball and not like dance or singing or poetry. This is all me. A girl that wants to play dodgeball, I could not ask for a better date. As a guy, any woman that brings sports into a date, it's all game.
You guys seem to be having a great time.
Absolutely.
I'm going to split you up into two teams, red team and a blue team. Winning team gets to spend the evening.
What is this? The Democrats and Republicans?
Losers get the walk of shame back home.
Wow.
Go get ready.
We'll see you on the court.
Building 12 to building 10. Like that.
This is the highest stakes dodgeball game any of us have ever played. You gotta get your time in, no question. So I gotta feel pressure, and that time with Claire, if we win this game, will be so valuable.
Heroes tonight is everything. And I need this more than anything. I'm not losing. I'm not losing tonight.
The stakes are high, but that's all good. We'll come out with victory.
You guys ready to play?
Gentlemen, welcome to Claire's Extreme Dodgeball Bash.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I feel like I want to up the ante here.
All right.
I think we should play strip dodgeball.
Oh.
What? Okay.
You guys not up for that?
So this tournament is over when the losing team has nothing on.
Yeah. This is my game. These are my rules.
You might see my man goodies tonight. And if that happens, that's the lowest bill, right?
It's 1, 2, 3, move!
Hello, Bachelor Nation, and welcome to the main event, and welcome to Claire's Strip Dodgeball Bash. I'm Chris Harrison, alongside Claire Crawley, our Bachelorette. Claire, it all comes down to this. Here we go. Easy, just took it on, it is out. You gotta be looking for a guy that's gonna have ball control.
I believe it was 3 of us left. And Alan James, everyone on the other side.
Blue team, take off your shirt.
You heard Claire, shirts off!
You lost them, I win.
Is there anything you like over there on the blue team?
There's some big sweaty boys up there.
This is over quickly. And the red team wins again.
All right, boys, take off your You're welcome.
No, I am actually kind of hoping that the red team loses a couple of these games.
That's all.
The only thing standing between the blue team and the blue team's shorts. Oh boy. Claire, make the call.
I'm going to make this a little bit more even. Red team, take off your shirt. Blue team, take off your shorts.
Blue team, off with the shorts. Claire, how's the view over there? How you doing?
Look at Kenny's ass. Just take a good look at him. How is he so tan?
So Claire, this is it for the blue team. If they lose this game, this tournament's over. They're taking the walk of shame home. Oh, and Garrett takes it off the thigh, and it's over. To the game plan flawlessly, swept them. Thank God that we won. Clear come in. Let's go.
Wait, what?
Guys really stepped up to the plate tonight. I wanted to see if they've got it in them, and they showed up, and I appreciate it so much.
Baby.
Hold on. How's gas?
I'm so afraid. Oh.
See you guys. Y'all be safe walking home. Have a good night. Just walked away like clowns. And they're going in it's like just an extra, kick in the nuts. Happy about it. You're looking for people to date our next bachelor and bachelorette.
Y'all are killing me. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Is this the strip club? She a whole freak. You know what I think? I think she put this date together. I know normally it's a collaboration, it's the producers, it's the lead. I think she was all for this date and making sure that she made the right decision. Made the right decision. She was like, before I head out, drop your pants. Have y'all seen Cash Doll say, put your dick on live, I'll buy you a PS5? That's what she was. Oh my gosh. Holly said, what show am I watching? She's 39 for real. Avalon said 39 acting, 19 years old. You know what? I'm not going to be an ageist or anything like that. She can totally do what she wants. But this is just one of those, like, if this was the producers, it's not your fault. You could have probably turned your head away, but you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but still, it's such a, it's just such an odd date. And then it doesn't help that they didn't just strip down to their jock straps or whatever. Who was that pulled it all the way down? I was like, all right, black box. Oh my gosh. They are horny. We have been quarantined too long. Clearly, somebody come get them a PS5 because they are starving for it. Like, I'm trying to see, like, maybe that'll make me remember some names because I surely don't know any of their names right now. That was so messy. They are doing anything at this point. And then the whole premise of the date being like the losing team. Did y'all peep the red versus blue and then the red one? I was like, God forbid. Then on top of that, they were like the losers have to do the walk of shame. I'm like, walk of shame from where? From building 10 to building 12 in the resort? Like where they're not even gonna be seen by nobody. Y'all rented out the whole thing. Who are they walk of shaming for? Like some things just don't work in the quarantine. Oh my goodness. Mr. Beer Belly pulled it all the way down. Avalon, he had a beer belly. Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy. I can't. It's only y'all that are keeping me on this, y'all in this, because when I tell you, oh my goodness. So which date y'all like better, this one or the love languages? Would you want somebody to ask you what your love language is or ask you to drop your pants? Let me know. Yusuf is mad as hell. Which one is Yusuf again? Child. All of them at this point just want some stimulation. And the weirdest part is her and Chris Harrison are the judge. Like, couldn't they have brought back past bachelorettes, her bachelorette friends like they do every season? Like, this would have been the day to do it. I don't know if I would have been all ready to drop my pants with Chris Harrison as a man. Can I say none? LOL. Why y'all talk about none? Lisa at least picked. Lisa picked if she had to pick. Yeah, you gotta pick. Y'all talking about none. Love language is better, but it's overdone. Period. Sage just said love language. I guess. Yeah. Okay. So y'all aren't feeling the dates with your picky selves? So what would you rather be doing on the resort? I'm sure they're gonna have a pool party, um, a tennis or whatever day, a tournament. I want to know what I'm working with. So dodgeball. Allison, baby. Mm, my girl. Y'all, I'm really talking all this, but I ain't even gonna tell my tell my choice. They are back. Oh my gosh, keep sending your comments. You know I'm displaying them as the stream goes on.
That's a little cliche, but I want to put it all out there, and that's exactly what these guys did tonight. I hope we get a couch as well. I think we should get a clean crew in there, but for real. The day started off those tables, right? Everything now was challenges. Before the game started, Chris Heston explained the rules, and then Claire said, "Oh, we're gonna add something to the rules. The losing team has to leave here butt naked. How we get to be butt naked is strict dodgeball. We lost every round. We lost every round.
So you guys are done for the night.
There's 5 dudes with all the time in the world with Claire right now.
Now we know why the sad faces are out.
I understand that. So we ultimately today out Claire. This ultimately, man, it's just like this side of it is important.
I feel like I'm like one of the ones worse off again because there's a lot of guys here that now have like more time. Maybe the urgency I have now is even more than I had before. Now I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's hard to like think right now because I'm just thinking about what everyone else is doing.
I had so much fun today with you guys. I had so much fun.
Honestly, you couldn't have picked a better like date. And the fact now that it's just 5 of us compared to we were thinking 10, like
Yeah.
could not get better.
I felt so bad. We're all popping bottles and holding the balls. I'm excited to celebrate with these guys. Their win in dodgeball today. I know the blue team lost. I feel bad. It's a bummer that they had to go home, but these guys won the date. And I want to get to spend time with them.
That being said, do you mind if I grab you?
Absolutely.
You guys have fun. One thing I appreciate about Claire is I definitely get this like any feeling around it. And I'm so excited just to see her again and kind of keep things flowing. She checks all the boxes, of course, and I'm kind of hoping that she pins that rose on me. I'm just hoping. You know that? Totally. I try. Totally. So, no, but I will say this. I appreciate a lot of things about you, and like this joy you have. I don't know. It's like a cool energy that you like radiate that like makes you feel good. You know.
I feel the same about you.
Oh, I feel like I'm at you right now.
You just light up. You light up a room.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay?
You're making me like giddy. It's weird.
Good. Make it weird if you were. Easy's really easy to talk to. It was very thoughtful of Easy to rub my feet. And it gave me a little pep in my step because it reminded me of why I'm here. I want connection. I want chemistry. I want a guy that I really do feel like I'm forming something with. I want to know like why you are the way you are. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So when I was younger, like I was like kind of like bullied a little bit, and like I like got
For
canned
what?
for being like short.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you now. Burn on them.
I know, right? It's like looking back, I was kind of like a hermit crab. Like I like stayed in and like would like play video games, and I was never like the guy that you see today, right? So
I
yeah,
didn't have the greatest high school experience either, to be honest. I never went to prom.
yeah, it's a
No, nobody ever asked me. No, nobody even knew who I was in high school. I was just invisible, I think. I felt invisible. I think it almost makes you appreciate it more because you know what it's like to be on the other side of it. Yeah. To feel like invisible or to feel like non-existent, you know? Mm-hmm.
It was really great to open up to Claire and like have her listen to me. It just felt so natural. Like it just felt like I've known her for a long time. And I think she really liked that. I can't be when I can put myself in a position to like remember I'm feeling this right. I just feel like it's just like I got that part. And like you can't like see my emotion. Like I had like these bumps afterwards. And they were so bad. Just that was something that he
I walked home naked, took that as the punishment. Do I have to pair that with not getting any time tonight? What was the point of going on the date? I was like, dodgeball game isn't going to dictate or be the be all end all of my night. I kissed her, and I had a really strong connection with her on the first night. And all I can think of is I just want more. I want to open up my own gym. Okay. And I had confidence that I don't know, doors would open to what I ultimately wanted. And I don't want a fitness director, so it was such a leap of faith, but it paid off so much.
It's not the greatest when you're like, I don't know if I should be doing this, I don't know if I should be doing this. Oh, hi.
So,
oh my god, hi.
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 You're a little surprised to see me?
Yeah.
Jay, do you mind if I stay for just 5 minutes?
I mean, wait, didn't you lose?
She loves this. You love this. You asked it.
Please do. Seriously. I'm just kind of going off. We talked about night one, like breaking the rules and doing what you need to do. And I put that with the card today. Is like I wanted to come in here and really show balls.
So I mean, long story short, I mean our time was great.
Yeah.
There's Blake showed up.
Blake here?
Yeah, he came in and said, do you mind if I steal Claire? I said, didn't you lose?
You're lying, bro.
Like, I'm dead serious.
I'm here for you, and I'm going to these uncomfortable places internally to try to show you that. And I know I'm going to take a bunch of heat for this.
Yeah.
I just don't really care that much. Is he with you right now?
Yes, I would.
I'm going over.
I don't want to be. Like, we all play under the same rules. Like people wanted to have our time interrupted and just like showing up here. The guys are just like, and I'm not gonna let him take up all of our night.
Yeah.
Like just like I got more part than that to come on a date, not get any time.
With every cup.
Okay, so we started the episode with her saying she doesn't feel like the guys fight for her. Now you got the whole big bag red crew beefed up. What was y'all all gonna do? Ask him to leave? Like, this is what she wanted. And it's funny how you start the episode with her complaining that she doesn't feel like they're trying to talk to her with all of them, you know, in a clicked up setting, ready to escort the loser off the premises. Like, I definitely think this was an effort to show her. I think the guy who came and crashed was trying to show her that, despite what you said earlier, I'm here and I'm willing to go the extra mile and make all these bros mad at me. And I think the clique, you know, decided if they all band together, they're making a statement too, and they're getting the Whether they're the ringleader, like the one in the front or the one in the back, easy. They're all going to get sort of the tangential payoff of kicking that dude out and showing her like, no, we're not going to play with our time with you. Like, we won, we deserve it. But it's just funny how they started the episode with her being upset about not having this type of energy, and now it's tenfold. Like, okay, editors, y'all peep that? Blake giving Courtney from Ben Flajnik season vibes. Anyone else? Interesting. I'm not familiar, but it's a lot more likable though. Interesting. That's exactly what I thought. You wanted them to fight for you. Here you go. Period, Pooh. You asked for it. Now you got it. What you gonna do with it? Now, one thing I didn't like as soon as I keep wanting to call him Blake. I think he is Blake. Blank. They put his last name too. But as soon as he sat down and the other guy, I don't want to call him the dude, but that's just what I thought when I saw him talking to her about his, life story. He was talking, he was upset. He saw the guy coming to crash his time. And he said to him, what did he say? Like, you're not going to do that, da, 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 da. And I just saw her you could tell, look off camera, like looking for them to help her, like production or whoever, like, what do I do? And I'm like, girl, don't be looking stuck when you ask for this. Don't look off camera, look at the men and just smile, like, you wanted this. Oh my God. I feel like he's more Olivia from Ben's season. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, depending on how you viewed Olivia at the time, but I wonder if the producers have anything to do with that. Of course they do. That's all I thought through this segment. I didn't want to cloud it with speculation about production, but they absolutely encourage that man to go crash the date. It's drama. They need it. A mess. A mess. Who are you team right now? Are you team red team or are you team swooshback hair? I think his name is Blake. Who y'all got right now? Because right now, I think I got the individual, swooshback hair. Because I don't want to call him Blake if that's not his name, but I guess he's Blake. Who y'all got? They gonna need to do something with this season because child boo. 100% producers sent him over there. See, Maite says producer sent him. Y'all, I'm about to drop the link to the stream in the chat. Again, if you're not familiar with that link, you can enter my chat and I can add you live. You can speak to me live about the show, about what you're thinking. So turn on your video, make sure your audio is all good. I'm going to drop the link right now. So look for that in the chat if you want to come drop your thoughts at the end of the stream. Hopefully we see who goes home after this drama. But they are back. So we'll get into that and then we'll get into live chat right at the end of the episode. So stay tuned.
If you guys can give me just like a minute more, okay? I appreciate you guys coming over here though.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Wow. Yeah, a lot just happened just now, and we all kind of just got slapped in the face. Like, he had to do what he had to do, and I think that was kind of his last ditch effort. But it's just not okay. That's just so weak to me. Like, you win or you lose. I don't know, bro. I just think like when you play a game like that and you have your set rules, like that shouldn't happen.
I appreciate you coming. I'm glad we have this time to talk and stuff. I really, really do. I will say though, I don't want to disrespect these guys and have them upset at you, but I want you to know that I appreciate you coming here. Give me a hug. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Come on, you can't go in for it right now.
Okay.
Come on.
Have a good night.
Oh, I'm going where I was going to.
Wow. I haven't rejected like that in a long time. I took that chance to kiss her, which ultimately didn't end up going the way I wanted it to. Nothing really went the way I thought it was going to. What's up? Sorry. No, no worries. It's not your fault.
I had to take care of that. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you for coming. You're not okay.
Huh?
You're not okay.
No, I was a little upset.
Of course. Do you want to hang out right here?
Yeah, sure. On the first night, my first impression didn't go as well as I planned. I kind of froze a bit, but I plan on redeeming myself here this evening. I came out here to put my heart on the line, put my cards on the table, and hopefully find love. And I'm going to do anything to make that happen.
Tell me about you. I want to know, like, what are you doing here? What brought you here?
I never thought I would do anything like this before. And when I found out that you were the Bachelorette, I just knew I knew I had to be here.
So what made you want to be on here for me?
First of all, you're obviously absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
But other than that, to be honest with you, I don't know really anything about you. I know that you're, from Sacramento. Are you born and raised, or?
Wait, so you said you knew that I was the Bachelorette and you wanted to sign up, but you don't know anything about me?
I don't know. You obviously don't know you on a personal level. I don't know your history. You're just so beautiful, and I wanted to get to know you.
Is there any other thing that made you want to come on for me?
I don't have a specific answer for you, to be honest.
Okay. Can we not talk about that?
No, I just it's.
That's what this entire thing is.
No, I understand, but no, I don't feel like anybody really knew you on a personal level to.
I don't think people have to know me on a personal level, but there's a lot of guys here that say they like my drive, or they like what I have to offer, or they like that I stood up for myself. I mean, just anything other than my looks.
No, of course, but they didn't know that. They didn't know that prior to coming on the show, which is.
They did know that prior to coming on the show because a lot of them have said that.
I'm here to find love, and I'm here to find someone to start a family of my own. And I know there's moments between you and I where I know you feel it too. Even where we haven't had that one-on-one time, there are moments there.
I actually don't feel that way. And I was trying to see if there was something more than that for me here. And I feel like I have a really great group of guys here. And I think I'm going to have to focus more on them. And I don't think that I want to pursue this anymore. So, is it okay if I walk you out?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I appreciate
He
you
looks like
coming
a
here.
Dustin. What was his name?
I'm not saying Brandon's a bad guy.
Oh, Brandon.
But I had to send him home because I know what I'm looking for. I'm here having in-depth, deep, heartfelt, sincere conversations with guys like Jason and Jason, Easy and Dale, making me feel so good and talking about things that they appreciate about me. And Brandon can't even think of one thing that he likes about me. Like, why are you here?
I wish you the best.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's hard sending people home, but by getting rid of somebody who's not a match for me, it's one step closer to my person. I just want men here. They're here for this Claire. I was talking to Brandon, and it kind of triggered me a little bit because I've been in too many relationships where it was superficial and it lacked substance. And I just was like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
So I just thought it was best if I sent him home. The thing that is my saving grace is that I know what I'm looking for and I know what I want. I had such a great week with these guys, but decisions have to be made. And I think it's honestly only going to get harder and harder from here. So, okay, we've got this sitting here. That's the rest. I know, doesn't it? Tonight, I think I'm going to give this rose to Jason. Jason?
Yes,
Will you accept this rose?
absolutely.
All right.
Aw.
I definitely thought I was going to get the group date rose. Chasing ended up getting it. That kind of came out of left field, but you almost just have to kind of like lick your wounds today and tomorrow at the cocktail party. I got this on our connection and let her know how I feel about her. Hopefully that'll kind of further our relationship.
Michael Keaton and K-pop stars Blackpink.
I'm gonna put Tita Maya's comment back up because I do think this is a stance that could be taken. How do y'all feel about her kicking Dustin, um, Brandon off because he didn't have anything to say about why he came on the show for her? Again, just another call out of her needing reassurance. I do think that, again, she's someone who her love language, if you will, is probably words of affirmation, because she likes actions, she likes words that show that you're pursuing her beyond a I'm just a person level, but she wants to feel special, which I think a lot of women want to feel, but it's especially vivid here for her. And it's definitely a trend of how she's making her decisions. And I think that her asking that question of why did you come on here, some people in her position would have taken his answer and been like, I mean, I get that. Like, some people would actually prefer that when they're dating someone, they don't have a list of preconceived notions. They've fallen in love with an image of who you are. They've seen you on TV and they come on for you. I think there's also an element of that being dangerous because the person is a lot of times interested or maybe even crazy to the left in love with an image of who you are before they even meet you. So I think that some people would prefer it like, oh, you like celebrities. Some would prefer. They would prefer you don't know the movies they were in, the music they make, be a fan or anything, because then you're not obsessed with something you think they are versus what's in front of you. So I think that some people would prefer that. So I get her being like, even if he would have just said, I like the way that you were standing up for yourself, or I like the way that you're passionate about whatever it is she's passionate about, maybe charity work or her profession. I don't really know her that well, so I would have been Dustin Brandon in this situation. I'd be like, I know you from Sacramento. Seriously, that would have been me too. But I think that it could have gone either way. What I do appreciate about that dude is he stuck to his guns and he was just like kind of looking at her like, I'm not going to switch up my answer. So I sense this is getting awkward, but I'm not going to try to lie and say I know something about you that I don't. So I respect that. Keep it G and go home on your 2 feet with your non-knowledge of the Bachelorette. Like, period. Uh, Tita, Titan, Titania says, thank you. There's nothing wrong with someone admitting they find you attractive and want to get to know you more. Yeah, she didn't give him a chance to prove he isn't, though. I think the fact that he didn't do his research to find out more about her says a lot, Tifa says. So we got two very different opinions there. Him not giving her an answer made it seem like he was lying when he came here for her, which a lot of contestants do every season. Mir, that's also another good point. It almost sounds like you're saying, like, I'm here for you. He was kind of laying it on thick, and then it was like, where's the backup? So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. He seems, Tifa says he seems skin deep. That's a good point. Very true. This is not her first time being a part of this show, so she could have done some research. He could have done some research. Good point. I think he wasn't wrong. He said, I didn't watch your season and I don't know anything about you other than this. So I want to get to know you. It was honest. Well, honesty got him in that limo. So I guess he has a long time to think if that was the right approach. Researching about someone doesn't mean you know them, though. LOL. Another perspective. But after that, he should have done his due diligence. That's true. I definitely feel y'all. But then there will be some people where you come on with a laundry list and they'll be like, you're creepy. What, you Googled me? You Googled me? You know I have three sisters. You know their names. You know I'm from Sacramento. You know the job I had. You know all my exes. Some people will be turned off by that. Just saying. Just saying, though.
Like, that's ridiculous.
But y'all, the link is in the chat. Who's gonna join on their video? We're getting real close to the end of the episode. Who got something to say? Come on, Army sound off.
You could have left just your shorts on. It just seemed classless. Pretty trust. Oh yeah, for sure. There's had a couple red flags, and simply left a really bad taste in my mouth. I was having a hard time from my group day. Then you make 10 guys stripped out butt naked and play dodgeball. I mean, I know anything can happen, but it's only fair to let her know how I'm feeling tonight.
Come on.
And I'm definitely nervous. The fact that I put myself in confrontation with guys to show those balls she was asking for yesterday, which didn't end up going the way I wanted it to. I don't know what's going on in
Hey guys. Lucky shocked again. First of all though, blue team yesterday. Thank you guys for putting it all out there. I hope you guys know it was all in good fun, and I obviously had a good time watching. So thank you guys seriously for such an amazing week. I feel like I am getting to know a lot of you guys so much better, and I love spending time with you. So
I have to go first again.
Actually, cheers.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to Blake first.
Cheers.
Is that cool if we talk? Seen a few guys. Got some stuff on my mind.
Personally, I hope it's something that might send them home at night. I don't know. We've obviously been surprised multiple times by things that have happened and things that we didn't know were going to happen.
Yeah, last night she pulled Brandon, and that was the last time we saw him. So, I mean, that could be the last we see of Blake.
I wanted to pull your side because I truthfully didn't expect you to show up last night.
It's something I would have never done, ever, and it was the biggest challenge personally that I've taken.
It was definitely a risk. And at the end of the day, I know I told you, I hope it's not like an everyday thing, but it was something that, again, I thought was amazing of you to do. And I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to question anything. As a matter of fact, I have a rose for you.
Just for me?
Yeah, I don't want you to worry. And I want you to put your mind at ease, your heart at ease, because everything you are doing is so right. Blake, please accept this challenge. I don't want you to worry any longer. You don't have to suffer on the Glad you're here. I want you here.
I feel so much better after the way last night ended.
Sorry for not kissing you last night. I was just going off go in the moment.
You don't even know. I'm just back on cloud nine again. I'm right back having a feeling that I had on night one, except it's
heightened by like another 5 times because he made another like big jump and just not letting him get out, letting go away and chase these feelings like the whole rest of the night. Boys, nah. Yeah, boss. That's what's on your shirt. Yeah, I see something shiny there. Yeah, no, I definitely feel good about it. I just think from this moment on, moving forward, no rules of engagement. It is like we gotta just go.
Hell yeah.
Better now. Better now.
I could not be more excited to have this group of guys here. I can't wait to see them, to spend time with them, to talk to them more. But first and foremost, Dale, because Lord knows I have not forgotten. Are you talking?
I'm good. The biggest adjustment I think is just like with time, and it's not envy or anything. It's like I know how I feel, and like beyond attraction, there's a deep connection, and I really want you to know how much I trust you, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid to share and talk in detail, like depth.
I want to know it all.
And I want to get, and that's why it's so important, because in damn near every relationship, when I needed someone the most, I felt like I was left high and dry.
I have felt that same thing.
Yeah.
Like, even in quarantine, I just felt like so lonely.
Yeah.
And just, and everything going on, like my mom.
Yeah,
Are you talking about it?
this is why I'm here, okay? And like I said this, I've kept you and your mom in my prayers. Like, the tough thing in a lot of this, like, emotionally, I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
It was just such like an alone feeling. And everything I've ever prayed for is like similar, where like when my dad passed away, there is like nights where I'm like struggling really, really bad. I'm like, I just want somebody to like little bit take off the weight of the world off my shoulders.
You're not meant to go through these things alone. You're not meant to go through life alone. And like this whole like pandemic, like everything that's going on has made all these things harder. And like, and I'll be the first to say, like, I know we'll have our time, and I'm not gonna rush or push you, like, because this is.
I know your date was at the beginning of the week, so it's probably felt like ages ago.
Yeah.
But I wanted you on that very first date because I could not wait to see you.
I want to be on all of them. Like, I still fumble over my words, like looking at.
Kiss you for a second though. When Dale stepped out of the limo, I felt like I met my husband, is what I said. And ever since, I have been able to see such a deeper, more intimate side of Dale. Close your eyes.
Oh, you have a gift for me?
Close your eyes, close your eyes. With Dale, it's just that crazy, unexplainable chemistry that when it's so fresh and so new, but yet like I've known him for years. I still can't put words to it. I feel like we definitely did not finish.
We did not finish.
I still want to be, because I wanted to see what physical interview. I feel like what's happening with Dale and I is just magical. And these are my dreams coming true.
Next week on The Bachelorette.
Yeah, because he doesn't shut the
If some of these guys are picking up on Dale and I's relationship and the connection him and I have, guess what? It's because I like him.
So she really showed that kind of interest. I'm gonna catch so much grief for this. People allude prior to arriving here. Maybe they've been in contact with social media.
Why are you so perfect?
great, and then it just went. I expected way more from the oldest Bachelorette. Are you serious? That ain't right.
I don't know how to show off.
It's almost like a bomb just dropped.
I'm the oldest Bachelorette that's 39 standing here this single because I didn't settle for men like that.
Oh man, how you doing, man? Come here. Good afternoon, brother. Oh man, how are you? I've heard so much about your room. For some reason, it hurts a little different than our rooms. So can you show me around?
Absolutely, of course. Welcome. This is Chateau Benet.
You have a fireplace?
Just one of the fireplaces.
You have multiple fireplaces?
Oh, wait and see. Welcome.
What is this?
Welcome. Just having my evening spa water.
You have a what?
This is the kitchen. We have a little nook here. I make my green juice as well. This is the master bedroom suite.
Wow, this is very lavish. My restroom is a fifth of the size. You can see straight through. I love it.
Would you like a sheet mask? Whatever you like. I've got so many. They're back.
It's very silky.
Oh man, life is good. Life is good.
On your cards, get set, go.
Doing something else. Well, what did we feel about tonight's episode? Thoughts, anyone? Because at this point, what do we think, y'all? Coming off possessive, Tifa says. Is that Dale you're talking about? You think he's coming off possessive? Ooh. Maite says you're getting weird vibes off of him. Which one, though? Who are you getting weird vibes off of? So far, and thank y'all for all of y'all who are logging off. Thank you for joining tonight. Appreciate it. Hope you like, hope you comment, hope you subscribe. This is the time where those left who would like to really give their opinion live, you have the opportunity now. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link again. If you would like to join by video, you can chat with me and the audience and tell them how you really feel. We had a great time last week doing it. So I want to see some other Abby Army members join in and sound off on what you thought about the episode. So I'm going to go ahead and, if it'll let me, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link in the chat. Over Dale already. Y'all are over Dale? Dang, y'all are not Team Dale at all. What Dale do to y'all? Just want Tasia. Stasia said this episode was meh. Agreed. At the beginning thought he was sweet, but then it's like awkward, and then there's some Luke P rubbing off on him. What I said last week, don't put all your eggs in one basket this early. You don't really know him. You don't know him like that. Y'all are kind of quiet. So it seems like people are on the same page as far as this episode being meh. So. We all waiting for Tasia. Y'all keep speculating. That's speculation if you ask me. If y'all had to describe this episode in one word, what would the word be? I want to hear this. Kaylee says Claire is very aggressive. Is she aggressive or is she just assertive? Because I think we gotta differentiate that. Because I do think that, and I saw somebody else in here call her bitchy. And you know, I'm always nervous to use those type of words for women in particular because the men can do what they like. But there is a certain quality about her that is a little more, and I don't even want to say aggressive or like abrasive, but she's quick. She doesn't leave room or leave any space for you to do something that could even be interpreted as trying to play her. So I kind of see it as that. And again, I think I interpret it as an insecurity, to be honest. It's a wall. It's a I have to catch things and nip it in the bud before you play me. That's what I get from her. She just knows he's hot. Same thing she sent Brandon home for. This season is so cringy. Medusa says awkward. Stasia says definitely awkward moments. Denny said she ain't about the BS. Oh my gosh. OMG. You are good at reading people, Aurora says. Thank you, Aurora. Hold on, I think I put the wrong comment. Oh, Clegg says she's defensive and I feel bad for some of the men. Yikes. Maite is also saying she's too defensive. Yikes. Yikes. Y'all think she's too defensive? Is that the word of the night, defensive? Y'all, I need one word of what you thought of this episode and the season so far. What's your word? You can come give it to me live if you would like to do that. The link is in the stream if you want to join me live on the stream. Maybe Brandon was full of it, but she didn't even give him a chance. Do we feel like Brandon should have got a chance? Or is it like when you're turned off, you just send them home? Like, what's the point? You're probably never going to change your mind. And she already had to send people home, so I guess, she's going with her first mind. Not like she's giving anyone else a chance besides Dale. I have never heard the name Dale so much in my life. Like, oh my goodness. This man is famous. Justin said one word, more like Abby for Bachelorette. You play too much. I could not. I thought about this. Y'all talk about this quite a lot. It's too much. It's too much for me. She didn't though. Maite says this whole episode and season has been cringy and boring. But if I say Maite, let them know. Y'all shady army members, let them know. Even the energy tonight, I feel it's just kind of like we all are kind of trying to figure out like how to make this work. Oh my gosh. Mary Ann says, the guys had to feel violated after stripping down, but they don't feel comfortable saying so for fear of not being seen as masculine. I don't think, yeah, I agree. I agree. That was borderline kind of questionable, let's say it like that. I wonder if she hadn't had so much time to basically internet stalk her potential suitors, if she would have been set on Dale and her approach thus far. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And just how we were talking earlier in the stream about research and doing your research, now with you bringing up that point, this is Rachel. Rachel, that's a good point. They had even more time and they actually knew the whole cast and had time with their phones. This has never happened. That's a really good point. So I will kind of agree with the people who are saying that Brandon should have researched on her a bit, because now that I'm thinking about it, they had an extra level of time this time around because they had to cancel the season for some months. So that's a really good point. Avalon, where you at? You say you on the live? I don't see you on the live. I see Gerald trying to log on. Gerald, where's your video? I need to see a face. What's popping? Yes, she sent him home for something that wasn't too deep. Period. Like, might say you are consistent every week. Y'all just funny. What deeper, intimate side is Claire talking about? LOL, might say. Oh my gosh. Y'all are funny. I see Gerald. Gerald, what happened? Avalon, what happened? I don't see y'all in the stream. Turn your cameras on and talk to the people. They want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, Abby Army. My family's asleep. LOL. Trying to get your love. Justin, what's up? You trying to get my love? Join on the stream. What better way to do that than to face chat? We could be having a virtual live, what do they call it? What is that term? When you're having many dates. What is that called? Is she talking about the tingle in her lady parts? You are too funny. LOL. Who is Chris Evans? Where's your video, Chris? Turn your video on our edge. Turn your video on our edge. Hey, 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 I edge it. 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 Hey, hey. Come on, every army. Why y'all keep coming in and popping out? What's up? Don't be scared. I'm on a call tonight, so I can't hop on, but I had fun last week. Someone should jump on. It was nice meeting y'all. See? Oh, might say, look at you multitasking. Some of us suck at that. But I appreciated it. And seeing your face. Oh my gosh. Y'all ain't really trying to talk about nothing. Here's your chance. All y'all opinionated Abby Army members, I'm trying to see you and I'm trying to hear you. Let's get into some things. Let's get into some things. I am letting you in. Hop on the stream. I have to see. I can only see you got to put your video on and your audio on. The link. I can see y'all hopping in and out, but I don't see no video. Yes, you can jump on. Yes, Avalon, jump on. Turn your video on. We're trying to meet Avalon Park. Hey, yay, Avalon Park. Hey, yay, hey. Come on. I know Gerald says you're around family, so we'll let you go for this week. But who else? Justin, where you at with your quiet self? Justin going, giving everyone Brandon vibes. Cut the BS. LOL, period. Live where I'm confused. LOL. I did, and my video was in. Avalon, I didn't see your video. Try again. I'm going to put the link again because Anya is saying live how. So I'm putting a link in the chat right now, okay? So you're going to see it under my name, Miss Abby94. If you click that link, you can get onto it'll let you onto my stream and I can add you video and we can talk to each other and everyone can see, sort of like we're going live together. So you should see, I just put a link in the chat. So if you click that link, why y'all keep adding funny names? Who is Joe Biden? Why y'all playing with me? Somebody just added the stream, said Joe Biden. Keep playing. So when you come on, make sure you have your video on. So I would suggest doing it on your phone because that's just easier. back in 10. Look at Avalon. See, the only person we got in here trying to talk is Joe Biden with no video. Y'all playing around. I done seen Chris Evans tonight, Joe Biden. Who's playing with me like that? Well, y'all ain't said nothing. And I done said everything that is to be said about this episode. This is such a funny. Yeah. And with that, thank you, Abby Army, so much for tuning in tonight. It was what it was. I hope you all enjoyed being able to watch with the Abby Army with your friends on this fine Tuesday night. You know we will be back here next Tuesday doing the same thing. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe and turn your post notifications on, because I do try to let y'all know when I'm going to come on live, or if there's any, anything that changes. You can always feel free to message me, leave a comment, go into my community tab. And who you like. See, now y'all asking me questions right when I'm doing my outro. Petty. And I see someone else, Katniss, where's your video? And I'll add you. Who do I like? If I knew their names, I would definitely tell you. This is the worst season for me. I don't remember anybody's names. I like Easy. Of course, I like Dale so far. I like him enough. I like Riley. He's starting to grow on me. Jason. Yeah, I would say that handful. Nobody is sticking in my head. Like, they're just not very memorable for me. So I'm really nervous if there is a switch. But yeah, so Jason, Riley, Easy. Who's the other one I just said? Yeah, that's who I like. Who are becoming interesting. My thing said, when we don't even know a name at this point, yikes. That's how bad it is. It's bad, and y'all know me. And it also doesn't help that normally every season I do like a preseason sort of like first impressions based off of their pictures. So that always helps me coming into the season. I feel like I'm like, oh, that's so and so, that's so and so. I didn't do that this year. So I'm even feeling it more, but also like the season, they're just none of them are sticking in my head. Like, I don't leave the episode like, oh, look at what so and so did. The only person I remember is Dale, and maybe that's what they want. Who are becoming interesting. I think the guy who stole time, I think his name is Riley, is becoming interesting because clearly he's willing to ruffle some feathers. I think Easy has a little edge because I do think he was a little upset that he didn't get that group date rose. Whoever the guy called her old and said he would have expected more, I think he's probably going to be somebody um, to be, a little divisive. Who gave Claire the chess piece? I don't even remember that person. So men walked out. Is that true that some guys left? No guys have left so far. I mean, what's his name? Brandon was sent home this episode, but I don't think anybody has walked off the show. No. Maybe that's next week, because it was a pretty salacious preview. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me and everybody in here. So let me see. And it's also, I really try to see the names, but it's so small on my phone right now. So you said it's Tiana, right? Tiana? That's pretty. Tiana Hudson. That's a beautiful name. Tiana. We got to see you back, Ty. Do you have a nickname? Ty is so cute, but I'm not gonna do that because I know how nicknames are. I don't really like. Don't abbreviate my name if I didn't say it. Tatiana. Did I get it? Let me know. That's pretty. I wonder how they're gonna do when and if the switch does happen to Tasia. Like these guys, Jason Blake, are forming connections with Claire. That's what I want to know. How? And this is where y'all were talking about, oh, do research come in and be in love with her? Basically, it's like that's not realistic because then if you're expecting Caitlyn scenario where clearly some of them came for one and clearly some of them came for the other, how are you going to feel comfortable that all of these guys want you? You know what I'm saying? Ivan. Which one is Ivan, Medusa? Tatiana said, Ty is fine. Oh, Ty is fine. LOL. Okay, Ty. Are you sure you said fine? I don't know. I don't like fine. I want what you want. That's respect. If you don't like Ty, I will say your whole name because it's pretty. Who is Ivan? And I'm seeing Miley in here, and I'm not ignoring you, Miley. I want to add you, but where's your video? Miley, you have something to say? Turn your video on. Let's chat. I'm not wearing cardigans again. This is too much work. Come through, Miley. Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. Tell Miley turn her camera on. Oh, now you out. That's how y'all feeling tonight. Y'all is not messing with the video tonight. That's cool though. I understand. I do. Well, y'all, it was fun. It was fun. Thank you all for joining. Again, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their family and tell their friends and neighbors to come join the chat and the stream next week because we will be streaming hopefully week 3 of Clare's season of The Bachelorette. Y'all already know how we get down. It's the Black girl who watches The Bachelorette. And you don't want to miss this fun ass time to be around all your Abby Army members who think just like you. And if they don't, you have a beautiful dialogue to come to every week. So thank you for joining. I appreciate the support and continue to do so I can keep doing these, y'all. And bear with me because we're trying to make sure we can do this all season, as you already know. So all of this, bear with me. But I appreciate all y'all. Hope you have a great week. Hope you're getting closer to all of your goals, whether that be education, job, health, anything. Keep working towards them. Keep grinding. You got this. All right. And I'll see you next week. All right. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah. We out.